we'll talk about glands, specifically glands within the skin. There are two types of glands in the skin, sebaceous glands and sweat glands. Sebaceous glands are groups of specialized epithelial cells that are usually associated with a hair follicle, so the depression that a hair sits in. Sebaceous glands secrete sebum. Sebum is an oily mixture that keeps hair and skin soft, pliable, and waterproof. So you can see here you have a sebaceous gland, and it's going to secrete or excrete its sebum directly into the hair follicle. Next, we have sweat glands. Sweat glands are exocrine glands, meaning that they excrete their things, whatever their substance is, out of the body. They are widespread throughout the skin. You'll see here the structure of a sweat gland is that it's coiled at the base. Sweat is produced here, then it comes up the long, thin tube and comes out of the body through a pore. There are two types of sweat glands that we're going to talk about. They're merocrine and apocrine. Merocrine sweat glands are the most numerous. These are the ones that respond to being too hot. So when we have our body temperature go up, the sweat glands are going to release sweat in order to cool us, whether that's because we're exercising or because of environment. Additionally, our palms can get sweaty with emotional stress and those are merocrine sweat glands as well. Merocrine sweat glands are most prevalent on the forehead, the neck, and the back, but they are all over our body. Next, we have apocrine sweat glands. Apocrine sweat glands become active in puberty. These are usually response to emotional changes, not heat. They're most numerous in the axilla or the armpit and the groin, and these open onto hair follicles. Apocrine sweat glands produce an odor because proteins and lipids are metabolized by bacteria within the skin. And then lastly, in addition to our sweat glands and our sebaceous glands, we do have two other types of glands that are exocrine glands within the integumentary system. There are the mammary glands, which secrete milk, and the ceruminous glands, which secrete earwax. We're not going to go into more detail with those, but you should know that they are also glands within the integumentary system.